Hello and welcome to the show. We're trying a new sort of series out here. Not sure how successful it'll be, but yeah, thought we're going to give it a go. This is Tuner Tuesday. Now, you guys send us in quite a lot of challenges, so it's our turn to set you one, and that is to build the fastest B-class car. We will then pass the car onto the Stig, who will drive it around the Iberian full circuit and set a lap time. We will then compare all of the cars and tuners and see what goes where, basically. Now, the cars that are allowed, things get a little bit confusing here when we start talking about DLC. Our driver only has the Season Pass and the Porsche Expansion Pack. So, if the car you want to use is in them, then great, you can use that. If it isn't, then we're not going to be able to use it. And you will, well, if you send the car in, I think it could get lost in the sort of delivery system. I don't know if you can send it back. So yeah, if your car gets lost, then we can't really do much about it. Now, there are three normal cars that are banned, which is the Lotus Elise, the Lotus Elan, and the Opel Speedster. The reason for this is these cars are the sort of high-up leaderboard cars. They're very, very fast, and we basically don't want loads of different variants of them because that gets boring. We want to see something interesting, see all sorts of different cars turning up to, yeah, set a lap time. Now, the car that you're seeing here is what I created. It's a Scion FRS. I don't really know if this was a good choice or not. It was just a car I picked at random because, one, I like the look of it and I'd never driven it before, so I built it up and tuned it. I spent about 20 minutes sort of editing the tune and parts, and then 5 minutes painting it. It's a terrible paint job on this one, but yeah. Now, if you do build a car, there are a number of ways you can send them to us. If you have me on your friends list, I think quite a lot of you do, then you send the car directly to me and then I will pass it on to the Stig. If you have a paint job that you want on the car, a particular design you've done, or whatever, then you can do that as well. Put it on the car and send it to us and we will use that. If you just draw a giant penis on the side of it, we'll just clear the paint job and run it in a standard colour. Now, if you aren't on my friends list, you can still get the cars to us. If you upload the tune to your storefront, and again, if you have a paint, you can upload the paint to the storefront as well, send me a message. I'll put my game tag in the description or something, and send me a message and tell me that it's up there. I will then tell the Stig to go and download it. I may also download it just to sort of drive it around a little bit so I know what I'm talking about. Now, as far as the competition goes, the Stig will have 20 laps in each car, well I guess kind of 19 because the first lap isn't a flying lap, to set his lap time. Now, the reason why we do this is, yes, if you keep going you will eventually sort of get faster laps, so you could spend an hour driving the car and you would be getting a faster lap than you will after the 20th lap. But we can't have Stig just constantly driving around this track. I think he might get a little bit bored. So we're going to limit it to 20 laps, which is around sort of 17-18 minutes, I think, around this track. Actually, it's probably a little bit more, come to think of it. But yeah, that's how many laps he has to drive. There's plenty of time to get accustomed to the car. So yeah, it keeps it fair. If all cars are driven around the same amount of time, then everything's fair, and Stig doesn't have to spend his life going around the Iberian circuit. Now, depending on the number of entrances we get, we may do just one car a video, we maybe do 2 or 3. Don't really know how well this is going to go. Hopefully we'll get lots of cars from you guys that we can drive around. But yeah, it will depend how successful this is on how many cars we do a video. I think I've pretty much covered everything there. If you have any questions you want to ask, stuff I haven't covered, then ask them in the comments and I will get back to you. And of course, now it is time for the all-important lap time we got from the Scion, which was a 58.236. I don't really know if that's a particularly good time or not. The car was actually really nice to drive, so I'm hoping that that's quite a good sort of benchmark. So yeah, I look forward to seeing what you guys can come up with. I look forward to seeing what sort of interesting mental cars we get sent. I think that's pretty much it for this video, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.